just a quick extra battle report. We're doing a small tank battle in bolt action. Well, I say small, it's about 1300 points, but not many models because it's tanks. I'm playing a British armoured column. My friend's got Germans. I'll apologise in advance, none of the miniatures are painted because they're all mine, and my wife was getting me the Vallejo airbrush tank paints for Christmas, so I'm not actually allowed to buy any paints and or open them till Christmas. So after Christmas I'll airbrush these tanks, but before then you've got to put up with them being unpainted, I'm sorry. Right, my British force, I've got a Greyhound, 2 normal Shermans, Sherman Firefly, and a Achilles, I believe, and a cat. My friend has just got 3 nice big panthers and a puma, because we're also going to use the Recce rule for the first time. So at the end of the first turn we'll get back to you, hopefully there'll be some carnage, and see you in a bit. Okay, we have the end of the first turn. It was a nice quick turn as we only had 9 models moving. Not much happened, let's talk you through it. First I took the bag was my Recce vehicle, who boldly moved up to here. We've house ruled this counts as just a bridge, mainly due to the fact that my bridge hasn't arrived yet. Well, I haven't been assembled yet because I've been busy. Came on, then the German Recce came on, followed by that panther there, trotted up the road, took a shot at this, and this retreated like hell, and it didn't matter because the panther missed. Then the other panther there came on, then my Sherman Firefly came on, took a shot at that panther, hit it but penetrated it and then rolled a 1, so just put an extra pinning marker on it. Spectacularly useless. This came on and did nothing because it had a difficult shot across the bridge. This came on, shot at the Recce, did nothing. And this one came on, took a pop at the panther and did nothing. And that's it. So we'll get back to you at the end of turn 2. Okay? Okay, the end of turn 2. Slightly more eventful turn, though it did start dull as dishwater. The first thing to do was the panther, who tried to move, failed his leadership test, and we decided he's actually quite comfortable parked there and is going to stay there. The next thing to go was the Sherman Firefly, which shot at the panther and did nothing. Then we have the panther there, moved up, shot at the Achilles and did nothing. The Achilles shot at the panther and did nothing. Then when we went desperation and hit home, and we thought the turn would be dull, this panther shot that Sherman and turned it into a stain. Then this German advanced up to have some cover from the big cat, shot at the retreating Recce vehicle and blew that sky high. And then, man of the turn, my little Greyhound run up, took a shot at the Sherman, hit it, failed, bubbles, move, failed to actually, at the panther rather, not the Sherman. I was distracted by the big cat. Failed to do anything, just. If it hadn't been through, if it had been like a normal medium tank, it would have actually glanced it, but it failed, but it done a pinning marker, so that tank looking very unlikely to do stuff now. So that's quite good. On to turn 3. Okay, end of turn 3. Started off, the Achilles went first, took a shot at the panther and fluffed it and did nothing. Then I had the next order, and wonderfully miffed by my tank hunter's inability to actually hit the tank, the Greyhound decided to show everybody how it's all done, cranked up the road, fired at the side of the panther and immobilised it, because it's probably the luckiest recon unit in the game. So what it's basically done so far this game is last turn it put a pinning marker on that, and this turn it's immobilised that. Then we had the Firefly took a shot, couldn't live up to the great display of the Greyhound, These two exchanged fire, did nothing at all. That actually got to shoot and shot point blank at the Greyhound and missed. So that Greyhound is basically becoming a pain in everybody's bottom and a little bit of a star. So on to turn 4. So end of turn 4. What happened? The Greyhound's still on its rampage. Put a pinning marker on that Panther, and is doing better than most of my other vehicles. This moved up, shot. Guess what? Did nothing. That moved up for a rear shot at that. Did nothing. Then the M10 blew it up from the front. The M10's not being shot at. That's being shot at, and just generally loads of missiles from the Germans. So it's looking almost a surefire Allied victory so far. But having said that, it may turn next turn. We'll get back to you at the end of the turn. Okay, the end of turn 5. I'd like to say it was a brilliant turn, but first things first, the Rampaging Greyhound shot, rolled a 1. Then the Firefly shot, rolled a 1. Then the Achilles shot, rolled a 1. Then that Panther failed the leadership test. My Sherman moved around the side and rolled a 1. And then that Panther passed its leadership test, needed the roll 5 or 6 to hit the Sherman, and rolled a 4. So that was it for the turn, so we'll get back to you at the end of the next turn. Okay, that was the end of the game. That put some more pinning on it. Then the Firefly blew it up. That has been immobilised, so it's missing a turn from the Sherman back there. And that's it, because even if there is another turn, it's unlikely that one tank is going to kill 2 to get a draw. So, good game. Well, fun game.